Man, Nier works non-stop, day in, day out, for days on end. He's no ordinary guy, that much is for sure. But that went without saying at this point. Wonder, I don't know, his sword looks kind of weird to me. Here we are. Oh no, a gloomy day. It's days like these those shades come out, right? What the hell is what's the weather doing? I don't know. You know, hold on. Mr. Boar? I want to go do a bit of scavenging. My hunter-gatherer instincts are tingling. Not that this is a hunter-gatherer society. It's sort of like, say, the, you know, pre-contact with European, American societies, where, you know, there'd be, you know, there are a lot of those societies where there were, hunter-gathering going on at the same time as commerce and trade, so that people would live in a town and they would farm, but they would also go out and do some hunting, you know, they'd also hunt and gather for food, too. Point being, there's a lot of ways to, you know, make a living. Sure speeds up travel, doesn't it? Hate to kill random animals with it not be able to get any meat from them, though. You shouldn't kill an animal and waste it. Well, you probably shouldn't be getting this thing too close to town. You might attack folks. Yeah, look at Nier run. You know, as the more I look at him, the more I realize he is gorgeous. His body is. Got those big arms, nice broad chest. His legs are good and thick.
I'm starving.
A city of this size must have some manner of eatery nearby.
I'm sure they have some great seafood here, in fact. In fact, that's where we're going since we're heading to that tavern, you know? In fact, yeah, we let's see. No, you're a shop. Well, I mean, you're all shops, but Nier doesn't want to shop at all of them. First of all, you better believe in getting a rice plant seedling. Rice is the greatest food on earth. Well, it depends how you define a food. It's not the greatest dish, but it's in the greatest dishes, you know? Paella, jambalaya, sushi. What are other things with... Oh, donburi, bibimbap, great things. Donburi. Here we are. Wait, no, that's weird. I would have thought, like, for sure I'd be able to get one of those, well, whatever. We'll find the royal fern somewhere. Hope to see you again. Yeah, you probably will.
What's new?
No. Oh, well, don't know how serious I am about fishing, but sure, I'll go fishing, why not? A lot of folks around here. A lot of old folks, too, probably because they're so rich in this town. As long as you have a rod and bait, you can go fishing anywhere you like along the coastline. Yeah, it's like an old person convention, now that I'm complaining. Metal Bridge offshore used to carry huge iron boxes filled with people and cargo. Or so they say. Personally, I think it's a bunch of bullplop. You'd be surprised, old man. Or you would be, but you're never going to see what it was like in the past, so... That was the old man who taught us to fish. Looks like he's staring longingly out at the waves. Oh, so you went and caught the fish, did ya? Well, since you're so insistent, I suppose I better reveal one of my fishing secrets. I wasn't insisting that you... Oh, fine. Twist my arm some more, why don't you? Well, if you can catch 10 sardines, I'll reveal one of my most closely guarded secrets. Well, I don't really know why I'd care, but sardines should be easy enough to catch, right? Right. Absolutely.
Still no fish.
You're scaring them away.
Oh,
Sorry for interrupting you. I don't need to hear it right now, Vice. Okay? Not right now. I don't like fishing. I'm only doing this because life is terrible. Okay, Nier, go. Nier. No, Nier. Okay. My problem was the camera wasn't directly behind him. Well, that's like the worst of all possible worlds, what just happened there. Okay, fine. Nier, one of your feet isn't quite on the dock. You should only do this with secure footing, or you're gonna fall in. Nah, well, he can do it. What? A fish bit the... Bit? I didn't even notice anything. Okay, I'll try one more, and if I don't get any bite, you better believe I'm done here. We have more important things to be doing. More important things, probably. Yeah? Oh! What happened? Yeah, forget it. Screw it, who cares? I don't care what some random old man's secret to catching sardines or whatever it is. We're here to find the tavern, right? Where would that tavern be, you think? Oh wait, darn, we didn't get that man's... God. Yeah, there's something that guy needs something delivered here. We didn't do that. We could have made some easy money that way. Oh well. Fine, whatever. Oh, is that the tavern? I mean, it's not. It's the post office. Hey, let's take a look at this map. So I think the tavern's probably somewhere along the main thoroughfare. So down here in this adobe street. Well, street of adobe buildings. You know what I mean. Okay. So... I could have sworn the map showed something. Oh. Map shows this stand right here. Well, alright. What other shops are here? So there's one right here. Well, yeah. There's also... Well, I don't know. Is it... This strikes me as the kind of place where a tavern might be, right? Yeah, right here. Well, I mean, you're clearly not a tavern, but...
Hello.
My weapons may not be the latest and the greatest, but my selection can't be beat. I disagree with you on all counts. Wait a minute. The tavern's up here. No, it's not. Okay, fine. Can't blame me for getting a little excited, though, can ya? Come on! It's a beautiful town, though. I mean, look at that view up there. That is not something you see at home. That is not. Anyway, we'll find the tavern. You ever just wandered around for a while, not sure where you need to go? I haven't, but Nier doesn't have Google Maps.
Uh-huh.
You know that bridge out in the water? Long ago, they were apparently used for docking giant iron vehicles. Filling me in on the local lore, huh, old man? Well, whatever. Okay, we're gonna find the tavern. We'll find it all over the place. It'll be everywhere. Everywhere will be the tavern. You never know what's gonna be the tavern. It could be anything. This boy could be the tavern. That sky could be the tavern. That's actually kind of a cool view. Anyway. Ah, don't scare me like that. Yeah, like I said, Nier is pretty scary. But where? You wouldn't happen to know where. The import-export business is booming. Hardly get a minute to myself these days. Wish things were booming like that where I'm from. Instead, all we got is... well, we have a tavern at least. And while you supposedly have one in this city, I have not seen any evidence of it. I am not convinced. Okay, here we go. I know I said I'm done fishing, but I lied. Darn, you only have one shot at fishing. You only have one shot, and before Nier's like, nah, I'm not even gonna bother casting again. Well, I mean, he is bothering. He's casting again right now, actually, as a matter of fact. Eye on the rod, mackerel phones. Duh. You might say it's a bit somehow wrong for me being mackerel phones to go fishing, but I'm not a mackerel, I'm a mackerel phones, okay? They're different things. Though related. Alright, hold on. Hold on, is there stairs over there? It is, look at these narrow staircases. Look how narrow they are. Well, anyway, I'm not sure at all where the tavern could possibly be. At all. I mean, this is a big place. And it's a dense place, I should say. I would guess it's down on the wharf, because that's where, you know, sailors would go to get a drink or something. But I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it at all. And now we're trespassing on someone's ship. Let's get off before they, you know, go after us. Yeah. People use small crafts like these to access the best fishing waters, so we have to make sure they're tip-top shape. Truth be told, these boats are pretty flimsy, so unless you like drowning, I'd stay far away. Well, way to suggest your own job is kind of pointless and useless. I mean, yeesh. Where did we get the royal ferns we do have anyway? Oh, hey, that guy has something for us to do. Damn, I still don't have enough inventory. What's the problem? Well, I'm trying to get into the trading business, so I'm stocking up on the essentials. Is this some kind of import-export thing where you sell local products to faraway lands? Not products so much as raw materials. With every nation running out of the basics, I figure that's the way to make a killing. But right now, I don't have a source for materials, and it's driving me crazy. I just need to make one trade. Then I can use that money to fund an expedition, and I'll be set for life. But right now, I don't have anything to trade. It's a real, conundrum. I have plenty of things. I could get materials for you. Seriously? Well, that would save my bacon. What do you need? It's a pretty big list, so you might want to write it down in that floating book of yours. Okay, let's see. Need 10 bundles of wool, 5 lumps of natural rubber, and 10 goat hides. Those aren't very calming. I hope you're not in a hurry. Oh no, take your time. That'll give me time to set up shop and fill out forms and the like. Well, fine. You got that, Weiss? Yeah, Weiss got it. I didn't actually read this letter, did I? Yeah, I write to you regarding the urgent matter of the area. As you know, the shade activity in that area has been much increased of late. Oh dear. Yeah, if the shades got to... I don't want to think about the shades getting to seafront. What is this? Is this for that old woman? I think it is for the lighthouse lady, yeah. Why do we still have that letter, though? And also, why did I not look for what I opened Vice up to look for? Wait, what? Since when okay, I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember Vice making a big deal of how degrading that was. Yes, it's gonna be a while. I understand, though. Those things would be pretty valuable since they're so rare. Man, I was hoping... This has been a terrible trip. Not only did we not get anything done on this trip, we only got more things to do. I mean, dang. Well, while we're here, we can buy those bulbs, at least. Gorgeous. Anyway, let's go. There it is. How did I miss it? It's right on the main thoroughfare. I gave her all these presents, and now she tells me she likes another guy. Now my heart and my pocketbook are broken. Yeah, Thomas Mutton would tell you all sorts of things about that, but then he'd probably murder you, so... Hey, buddy, have a drink. Mug will never leave you for another man. That's depressing.
Yo.
Hey, barkeep. You know anything about a drink Popola used to like? I need to get my hands on one. Popola, eh? Yeah, I know the drink. Sadly, I don't have the ingredients on hand. It's a bit of a special brew. That's too bad. Now, if you wanted to go fetch me some of those ingredients, I'd be happy to whip one up for you on the house. Fair enough. What do you need? I need 5 lizard tails and 5 mouse tails. What? Seriously? Hey, I know it sounds crazy, but those are the ingredients. Well, if you say so. Okay, let's go for a lizard hunt. You know, happen to be plenty of lizards and mice just around the area where, you know, around the junk heap. That's where we're heading next, so all works out. And next time we go into town...
It's not like we can keep it hidden forever.
Keep what hidden? Who said that? Is there a secret? Was it your secret? We've eaten fish for the past 9 weeks. Maybe I should get something else. Oh, who am I kidding? I've eaten fish for my whole life. But not nothing but fish, you know. Oh? Hey, pardon me, miss. You have a story you want to tell us? These stairs are tough when you're as old as I am. Makes the shopping trips quite an ordeal. You know, you're very lucky. A lot of women your age would be upset that their hair had lost its color, and yours hasn't. See you in a bit, Seaside. Probably a few days. The days for Nier are going by at a rather, rather faster pace than they are for old mackerel phones, of course. Okay, now, hold on! Boar! Boar! Aurora Borealis. Boar! They're called boars because they bore right through whatever's in their path. You know how it is. Man, these boars build up so much speed so quickly. What the? Oh, well, fine. I mean, if there's a shade here, you better believe it. I'm not gonna let it go. The boar! What the hell? It just knocked that boar aside like it was nothing. Well, you know, if I see a shade, I kill it. That's just the kind of man I am. This is a big one. Well, I mean, I guess they don't really care what my expectations are, do they? And it is tough, too. Are you kidding me? 2 hits? Okay. Give me all the herbs you have. Wait, you have health... Oh, but they're so expensive. I'll just take a few of these instead. I don't have the money for a health salve right now. Actually, wait on it. No, they don't have the royal fern here either. I'm not sure where they have a royal fern. I'm going to need to figure that out. Anyway, we shouldn't be worrying about that right now. We should be worrying about that giant shade. I don't blame those deer for staring at this fellow in concern. Is he attacking anyone? Is he looking for a fight? Well, I mean, he must be looking for a fight. Look where he is. Hey! You wanna talk? No! We don't stand a chance. It's impossible. Look, I want to, you know, take out all the shades as much as the next guy. But at the same time, I have sense. I know when a battle is a losing proposition. Okay? We can't die, because if we die, then who's going to take care of Yona? And, you know, who will save the world using Vice? No one, that's who. So we're going to let that shade stay here for now, and we're gonna come back once we've, you know, Nier, you should probably consider investing in some armor, in all honesty. Isn't that just how it is, you know? Poor single father, trying to, you know, get some money to feed his family, you know, he just finds himself forgetting where things are. You know, the florist is obviously right here with her flowers. It's always the little things that catch him up. He can do manual labor, but that's never what gets people down.
Yo.
Here's the tulip bulbs. You gonna start a garden or something? Oh no, I just eat them. Oh, good. This is good. Now we can be a proper subsistence farmer. You already have something else you want? Oh, I forgot. I was going to ask you for some, you know, to get some fertilizer as well. Next time you're in Seafront, can you pick up 3 bounty fertilizers for me? All right. No problem. I swear. That's fine, though. It doesn't matter, you know, we're not in this for dignity, we're in this for other things. You know, I hope she appreciates how a giant shade almost killed us. I hope that was worth it to her. Anyway, we need to go kill some lizards, kill some mice. Wait. Oh, we have mail. But why did Yona put mail to us in our own mailbox, though? In our own post box? Dear Dad, I hope you're doing okay. I'm doing fine here, though it gets kind of lonely sometimes. But whenever that happens, I just look up at the sky and wonder if it's the same color wherever you are, too. That usually makes me feel better. Don't catch cold, okay? Oh, Yona. Alright, well. Let's do some planting. Let's grow our eggplants. Yona needs to be able to eat while we're away on our travels, you know. So we can show her how to tend to the field here. Well, rice is good for calories. These are the tulip dahlia. Those are just for you know, to be pretty. So how about we'll plant a pumpkin so she can have something sweet to make pies from. Although I suppose they might not necessarily make pies in this part of the world. Oh, it wasn't a seed, it was a sprout. I see. Or I seed. Oh. Where did Nier get that water from? Anyway, I guess we should water this one too. We can't fertilize it, though. You have to put down fertilizer before you plant. I'll keep that in mind. Well, we'll see how those are doing, you know, the next time we're in town. It'll probably be a while, but we'll see how things are doing at that point. Okay. Well, Vice, I know you think this kind of work is beneath you, and I'm sorry that you're so condescending and that you have these Look, Vice, if you're really a proud, strong, dignified guy, it shouldn't matter to you that you have to do these kind of jobs, okay? Because you are confident about who you are, Vice. That's my advice. Lizard hunting isn't very dignified either. But this one isn't for you, Vice. This one's for Nier. Even if we'll probably get... Wait, what was that? Oh, it's a lizard. Did I get it? No! Oh, I see. We have to catch them. So I guess Nier probably grabs them and rips their tail off and sends them on their way. It does feel a bit silly for him to be running around swinging his sword like crazy trying to hit a lizard, you know? Although, of course, you know, lizards can grow back. Ow! Holy shit! Just right away. Oh, I went out the wrong gate. My bad. Oh. These things are freaking savages. Well, we need some goat skins anyway for that merchant, but... Oh, we got meat instead of the skin, though. Hold on. I'm kind of curious about seeing the shrine. What state it's in now. I mean, of course, it'll be a big pile of rubble. But I can't help but be curious. And I didn't realize there were lizards this close to town. I was too focused on trying to save Yona to, you know, notice them the first time. But it's understandable that I wouldn't have noticed that since I had other things to worry about. Wait, this is going the opposite direction as the shrine. Yeah, the shrine is the other way, although I see that this whole region is full of cliffs. Well, I see that I've taken a wrong route. Nier's just so disoriented after seeing that giant shade. It's left sort of, how do I put this? He's sort of still in his stupor to see something like that so close to town. At this point, Nier might be the only guy in town who can actually, well, leave town like normal. Because, I mean, to go to Seaside with something like that just outside the gates, it's deadly. That's 10 times worse than the boar. I know I went on about how the boar was more dangerous than any shade. Please, I see now how wrong I was. Okay. Well, we'll be on our way then, guards. These guys, they're really understaffed, I feel, that the city's bureaucracy is, because all these guards, there aren't that many of them, and all of them, they're spread too thin. They're guarding gates when we should be marshaling them together to fight these shades. But no one's being proactive about this, except Nier. And Nier is hardly a normal guy. At least there are no shades by that side of the gate for once. Okay. Let's see. It's over here. This part of the old railway. Although these guys don't seem to know it's a railway anymore. You little... There's a little gibberish that you hear as we get the blood. Is that the magic words that Vice is absorbing from it? I suppose so. I wonder what language these shadow guys speak. Holy shit. Well, going swinging. There are so many of these things. Look at them, they're running around like a bunch of little, like they're a bunch of attack dogs or something. But why? Why are there so many of these things? Where do they even come from? I mean, like, are they, like, how do these things reproduce? Are they summoned by magic? Do they, you know, do they, you know, reproduce sexually like other animals? Are they even animals? I don't really know what to make of them. In any case, you know, I have to admit, I'm kind of amazed at this. There's even one lizard left here after all those things were down here. I was under the impression they basically just relentlessly killed everything they could. Although I suppose you might be able to make that same argument about humans if you were observing them in quite as negative a way as I'm observing the Shades. Yeah, I'm not aware that I'm biased, but how can I be? These things have been the enemy of humankind for, what, 1,000 years? As a human, I have no choice but to be biased about this. It's the one, you know, Bernard William, or wait, what's his name? He's some British philosopher. The point is that he made an essay about how there's one bias that we as humans can never overcome, and that is our bias of putting humans first, of valuing humans. And I agree. And I don't think it's a bad thing that we can't really overcome that bias, since we're, you know, humans. And even if you know, people say things sometimes like, oh god, I hate humans, the world would be so much better if we were all extinct, and, you know, other things that have so much edge that Nier could use them to shave instead of the straight razor I assume he uses. But that's silly. Like, your moral judgments that you're passing on humans is something you can only pass because you're a human who is with moral judgments and that kind of... You don't forget, it's not worth it now. Nier's a simple man, he doesn't think about this kind of stuff. Or maybe he might. Probably not quite in the terms I am, though. He wouldn't know the names of these philosophers. We're probably not known to much of anyone nowadays, except for a few rare academics scattered across the world. Probably the same circles that would still have computers would have some familiarity with these intellectual subjects. Hey, to help me find your mother, could you, help with the sword? Mom usually took the elevator down. The robots in the lower levels are pretty strong, so be careful. Oh, also, I'm ready to strengthen your weapon anytime. Good. What do we need? We need a lot of things we don't have. A rusty kitchen knife, eh? Come back soon. Yeah, I will, with your mother and with those parts I need for a better weapon. Then that better weapon will kill that shade so fast that it won't. By the way, Vice. I would like to, hold on. Yeah, I've not been, keeping in mind my other abilities. We have Dark Blast. What is Dark Hand? I'm just gonna try it out now when we don't need to depend on it for survival. Vice, I like this. I don't know what that guy 1,000 years ago had against you. You don't even seem like a bad guy at all. Well, alright. We'll let Yona know how things are going. I wonder what kind of postman comes out here. There isn't even a town here. It's just like one guy, or one family. Not one guy. Okay, Vice. So about the words. I'd like to work on, you know, adding some magic words. There we go. That sounds good. I like that. Let's see, what else we have here? Nothing? Yeah, Geb and Lug for Dark Blast. Maybe I should use that for Dark Lance, though. Wait, we can use multiple... Okay, this is good. I didn't realize... I thought we could only use each word once, you know? But yeah, none of these other ones look like they would do much, or... So, Paha... No, that's not good. So yeah, this is what we want. I think I might be setting these up all wrong, actually. Yeah, so Dark Hand. That's the one we have now, so I think it's important that we optimize it insofar as we are able. So we'll up item drop rates. That's good. Well, hold on, Vice. One more thing, Vice. I know I keep bothering you about this, and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, why do you keep bothering me? Well, it's very important, because if I die, I don't even know what's going to happen to you. They'll rip you to shreds. So let's see. This adds 2 to our attack power. This is better, though. Can we get even more attack power? No. What does Mab do? Somewhat raises the item drop rate, and the others don't even do anything, so... Well, I mean, they might do something. It looks like they could induce status effects like Paralyze and that kind of thing, but I don't... Well, actually, I'm going to write one more letter to Yona to let her know, to fill her in on the details of the way we've been optimizing our stats. She doesn't strike me as being into that kind of thing, though. She would probably prefer a good fairy tale. You know, Nier could probably tell some great stories after all the stuff he's been through at this point. Although, hold on, are there any, I thought there were mice around here. I could have sworn. What's this? Wait, is this part of that facility? No, I don't think it is. Well, I mean, I do think it is, but I don't think we can get in there through that lift. Well, okay, let's, go... Well, hold on! There we go. Delicious. Now, I'm not gonna judge you, Popola. Some people like weird things. You know, there are people out there who like natto for some incomprehensible reason.
You said she'd be deep inside the mountain, right?
If I may ask, what is it that possesses you to meddle in their affairs?
Growing up without parents is tough. I just want to help however I can.
I like this attack. Alright, I didn't think it would be fixed, but what can I say? Those darn robots, they even moved this thing back. Those filthy automatons. Alright, fine. Listen to this BGM, though. Okay. It's so great. I mean, this is good enough for a final level or something. They're just using it here. But we have to figure out how to get back to that lift. Okay, so the map isn't the most helpful thing in the world now. But first, Hey! Vice, you just get better and better every day. Okay, so... I need to decide on a course of action. I believe that it's pretty far in, this direction, but first we're going to check this way just to make sure that I'm not getting confused and that there isn't a lift over here. Yeah, see? I've just saved myself a lot of trouble. That's odd. I thought she went deep into the mountain. I would think that would go down, not up. Well, perhaps we are on the 3rd floor right now. You know, a fun fact about elevators is that, when inside them, you can't tell from, like, physical sensations whether you're going up or down. That caused me a lot of confusion back in physics class. Although I suppose that Nier never learned physics. I assume this is broken? Yeah, so many busted doors here. It's a miracle, really, that any of them are working after... Well, I don't know how long this place has been abandoned. Probably not 1,000 years, but I would say certainly for decades at least. No sign of her. Yeah, there's nothing down here. Well, we're gonna have to really scour this place, whatever else happens. Yeah, I don't really think there's much to see here. Whoa, what was that? Wow. I didn't realize just how, you know, deep this place goes. Oh, it's probably just some steam being discharged from somewhere, you know. Nothing to worry about, right? Right. Well, I don't know what was going on that story. There must be other lifts scattered throughout this place, though. At least I would not be surprised if that is so. Alright, let's make sure, yeah. We'll see if we can find one in this direction. Hey, you guys about done? You better believe they are. Ah, like music to my ears. They're still ringing. Broken? Broken. Well, I doubt that their mother would have known how to fix these doors. Man, there are just... these things just keep on coming. Get out of there, Nier. Nier, good job getting out of there. I just want to let you know that it was a good job. If only you had been a bit slower, you could have exploded with your buddies. You would have all been caught in the same explosion and would all go to hell together. Wouldn't that be great? Not that you have any souls. And it's wrong of me to speak of you this way. It's not like you have any choice about fighting. You can't even think. Okay, so first we're going to go to the one on this side. Yeah, it's not gonna open. Yeah, these old world weapons are still, like, they're very different from the kind of stuff that, kind of robots that are being built in our era. So even what's the stuff from the old world is very removed from the time that you and I live in. It makes the whole world feel, I guess, that much more lonely. No. Nope. Not going in there. Not going in there. I know better than to do something like that. Okay, well, I guess we'll go through the other door. Vice is probably laughing at Nier's bad sense of direction. Well, that's exactly what I expected. What, did you expect to not be shut in here, Vice? Of course you didn't. You're smart. You knew what was going to happen. You knew what we were in for when we got in here, Vice. So at this point, I think it's almost better to wait until there's a cluster of them all together, so that we can take them out with one dark hand move. Yep. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do when they're all clustered together. Or not. I suppose these are only programmed to, like, let more in once the ones that are already in the room. Like, the number of robots have to fall beneath a certain level before the machines decide to bring in more. That being said, you know, that doesn't strike me as a good design. You'd think that for security purposes, what you'd want to do is use overwhelming force. That strikes me as the whole modus operandi of whatever military was here. Well, first we want to go through this door and see where it takes us. Probably nowhere terribly good. Yeah, nowhere terribly good. Oh, and we're shut in. Well, that's fine. You know, because it's fine. I don't mind being shut in. Everybody gets, wants to be stuck inside sometimes. That totally missed, and it was my fault. It was absolutely my fault, and you have my apologies, Vice, for wasting your time and energy on that one. Although, Vice, you have some intelligence too. Why is it up to me to do all the aiming? Huh? It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make much sense at all. Although, Vice, you are pretty good at what you do. Okay? I mean, I would be a fool. I'd be lying if I denied that. See? You don't even have to hit them right on. That attack is so dangerous. But at the same time, I don't know, it feels sort of wrong to wield these kinds of powers. It feels like it can only end poorly. But I don't know, how could it end poorly? Vice isn't the kind of guy who would be withholding information from us, or kind of book. In any case, it is very possible that Vice is withholding information from himself, since he, after all, is missing some of his memories, so to speak. That's kinda on Nier, though. Whoops. Not that we knew. I mean, Vice, I still would like to know why you had kidnapped Yona to begin with. Although I was almost under the impression that Vice wasn't quite conscious at that point. Oh, hello? Hello. Bye! See ya! Okay. Well, let's try it again. There we go! Wow, Vice, you hit hard. I have to say, you hit harder than any book I've ever been acquainted with. In my experience, books usually lose fist fights, not win them. It looks like all there is in here are more of these wretched automatons. What? I'm sorry that you got hit there, Nier, but you know, you're well aware that we all have to bleed for you know what we want. Well, not all of us do. You do since you're poor. I'm sure there's some rich person somewhere who is just taking it for granted, who doesn't even think about how many shades you have to kill just to bring them 3 bleeding bulbs. I'm sorry, I should quit saying bleeding. It creates the wrong image. Especially since there's already so much of the other kind of bleeding going on in you know, Nier's journey here. He bleeds, the shades bleed. These robots don't bleed, though. This isn't Samurai Jack. If it were, Nier would be completely coated in oil, which would no doubt give him all sorts of horrible, you know, because it's toxic. You know, he'd get cancer. It'd be terrible. He'd get sick and die horribly. I have no explanation for how Jack managed to avoid that fate. Okay, what are we looking for? This way. It would seem that all along, the lift into which we initially climbed was the correct one. You know, I wish you would have said something about that, Vice. Since, if I remember our trip to Seaside right, you seem to have some ability to, I guess I shouldn't say to... How do I put this? You could have some limited ability to survey the landscape around where we are at any given time. Oh, basement one. Okay, yeah, I think this is a different lift from the one we were in previously. I expect that here we will find something that could help us. Or will try to kill us. Same difference, really. After all, no sealed verses are only with things that want Nier's blood. Oh, there we go. More of the same. Thanks. Who's next? You know, it's a shame. If we could only... Oh, a bunch of these things, eh? Oh boy! It's gonna start shooting! I thought it was gonna start shooting. Why didn't it start shooting? Hey! Bye! I tell you what, Vice, it almost doesn't even feel fair. I love it. This place is just full of resources. I understand how they could make a living scavenging here. Yeah, this is a pretty narrow story. The doors were even busted when the cartographer... Oh, jeez! It keeps backing up no matter what. Well, hey, don't bleed and do that! Don't bleed, make me bleed is the point I want to get at. Shit! Nier, get up! Get up here, Nier! Nier! Good job, Nier. Alright, listen. Okay, Buckaroo. Why am I calling you Buckaroo? Hey, you're gonna try and attack me some more? Yeah. Oh, wow, a whole swarm of them. They're just swarming right on in here, aren't they? Okay, Nier, I know you're in, like, overwhelming pain right now. I understand that, I really do. But, I'm gonna need you to... to grit your teeth and bear with it like you always do. Like you learn to do through all your hunting. There we go. Are there any other, salvageable pieces of these machines? Seems not. And I assume this door doesn't work? Nope. Doesn't work any more than it did when the cartographer was here. You know, what you'd think they would do is you think someone at this point would have come in here and just blown these doors up. They don't have respect for the past. This is just resources to them. And even if most people respected the past, which I don't think they do, it's kind of irrelevant because they're... Yeah, they were weaponizing magic already back then. What? Huh? Oh, it's not trying to kill me. I figure, yeah, this would be a good place for the explosives. Wow. You know, you'd think that those explosives would be able to blow up the sealed doors, but what do I know? Nothing that way? Nothing that way. Certainly nothing this way. I mean, it looks like it's broken. But those lights are still on, marking them as broken. One door is functioning, the other is not. This place was built to last. So it probably was not the United States that built it. Which would make sense if we're, like, in Russia or something. Alright, well. Nier, we're in for a whole world of hurt. Let's go! Oh boy. Hey, sure. Be vigilant. You know something's going to try and kill us here. Let's not joke around. We'll be lucky if this thing doesn't speed up and crash and explode or something. Much less if nothing tries to kill us. Well, that was fast. We must approach this more calmly this time. Do you hear me, Nier? Do you understand me? Of course you do. You're bright. You're simple in many ways, but you're bright in certain, in many of the important ways. There we go. Hey. Nice knowing you. Not really. That was sarcasm. Oh, two. There we go. Oh. How did their mother possibly get through this stuff? Whoa, whoa. Aerial robots. This is really, talk about being outfitted with security. There is so much security in this place, it strikes me as, like, kind of crazy. Get off of my cart, okay? You realize who you're dealing with here. You're dealing with a guy, you're dealing with a desperate man. Okay, I thought that for a second was some kind of weapon. And I guess in some sense it was, since it, is generating these things. I can't take them all out. Nier, you need a medicinal herb, Nier. And it's a good thing that we have one, is all I can say. What would we do if we didn't? We'd be in a sorry state if we didn't. That's what we would do. We would be in a sorry state. Hey, you guys want to keep chasing me? That's what I thought. Well, it would seem that they've been programmed with only being able to fall within a certain range of the minecarts. I suppose they're just designed to attack anything that moves that doesn't have some kind of security clearance. Although it's also very possible that at this point they're simply malfunctioning in some way. Well, we're in deep now. We are deep into this place. Okay, so what do we got here? A door that will open. No automatons on that side of it. And what about here? No, nothing. Alright, Nier. Oh, there are the automatons. Hey! Oh, oh man. Anybody else want some? No? No? No one? Oh, they leave out bombs. How nice of them. I'm so glad. Okay. Get out! Worked. But while we're at it, hey, Nier, let's try this. Now, it's also possible to bring the ceiling down and kill us. Shoot! Why didn't you throw it? Oh, Nier, I swear. Let me tell you something about Nier, though. Okay? He's, I've never actually played one of these, you know, video games about a big, meaty, beefy guy before. Or at least I thought I hadn't. Unless you count Lisa the Painful RPG. But then I realized that, as a matter of fact, I had. Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Nice going, Nier. Alright. Oh! Holy crap. Is there something I'm missing here? Well, let's just make a running jump. We'll make it. Or not. It's bizarre. If you've fallen like a centimeter, you can't press the jump button anymore. I've never seen anything like this.
You can't possibly believe that the mother managed to fight her way down here. Or, for that matter, that she's been collecting scrap metal for a solid week. Open your eyes, fool. The woman is clearly...
That's enough, Vice. These kids are in a bad way. Maybe they just need a miracle.
You said it.
Miracles?
There's trouble in here. Also, I don't know why there's a post box this far, you know, underground, but there is for some reason. It's really quite peculiar, isn't it? Okay, well, sure. I'm not sure what postman will ever collect that letter, but,
Alert. Alert. Intruder detected. Defenses activated. Commencing extermination protocol. Threat level orange.
This
Attention all
bodes
personnel.
ill.
ID badges are required.
It appears
to
that
avoid
only machines
disintegration.
remain in this infernal place.
Intruder
What's going on?
located. Elimination procedure charged and ready. Commencing extermination protocol.
It's malfunctioning.
This thing's crazy.
it's Godin, so aim for the eyes on the palms. Well, that took a huge chunk off its health. Nice to know that I'm, you know, getting to Godin like that. Oh, and it shoots lasers from its fingertips. Now, Vice, I don't really think this is malfunctioning. Yeah, I know, Vice. Thanks so much for your...
No mere machine can defy us.
How about you stop talking and start helping?
Missed. Whoa. Please. You guys lay off with the doing that, please? I really would appreciate it. Yeah, that's Godin, alright. Like, that's just straight up Godin. Oh, look at your long fingernails. You think you're going to scour this entire surface and completely, you know, make it so we'll be gone? Nice try. You can be way more efficient than that in trying to completely... Oh, now it is being more efficient. Now it's just following us around. Unfortunately, clearly its CPU speed is too slow for Nier. Nier is an Olympic class runner, as I cop said. Whoa! God, I got in! Never mind all those
Don't
insults!
let yourself be crushed.
Great advice. Thanks.
Okay, I was hoping we might be able to do something with that. Yeah, you know, Vice, you really are full of advice.
Watch out for the shadows.
Yeah, I know. What do you think I am, stupid? Come on, Vice. I mean, I know you're just trying to help, but...
This machine is quite the handful.
Damn. It's just one after another.
Clear them all out. That's the only way.
At least they're still leaving behind some good, you know, resources. Like, we'll, you know, the amount of money we could have after this. But no, we should not be thinking about money right now. I mean, you know, those kids, their mother's dead. I mean, we have to face the facts, okay? I've been trying to deny that all this time, but let's be real here. Vice is right. There's no way she could have survived all this. Nier would know what it's like to lose a, you know, loved one. Not only is he an orphan, but, well, his wife is dead. Hey, Vice, kill him! We don't need this right now. Hey, Vice, kill him! You see, you're very good at killing him, Vice. You know what this might be a good time for to get our mind off all the troubles? A story! Well, we killed a boar the other day, so here's a story from Grimm's Fairy Tales about a boar. So, there's this boar is causing trouble, and there's a big reward for whoever could kill the boar.
This is pretty high tech.
And then what happened was, there were 3 brothers. One of them was really a kind-hearted, you know, pure-hearted kind of bumpkin, and the other ones were more worldly wise, and they were, you know, very unscrupulous, bad people. And so what they did was their brother killed the boar, and when he went to tell them that he had killed it, they killed him. And then they took the boar themselves and took the prize and married the princess. But then later on, the bone, you know, somebody found the bone, and the bone told them the truth about what happened.
Now all that remains is that oversized head.
Oh, and it can shoot missiles. Heat-seeking missiles at that. How charming. Hey, you wanna...
There's still a shell inside the cannon.
Yeah, you're right. Good point. Thanks, Nier. Fortunately, this is how we're gonna take it out, is because we'll be able to toss a bomb right into the maw, so to speak. No! Damn it. Well, now we know what we're gonna have to do. Not die, and then toss a bomb into its mouth while it's shooting out a laser out of the mouth. There we go. Just so.
Try tossing that bomb in his mouth.
I think I've heard that plan before. It's working!
Really, the mouth? Such an obvious weak point.
Yeah, you'd think the guys who built this would have known better. Really, why are there all these bombs here at all? I mean, it's because we took out those cannons, but why would they have built the cannons to even, you know, dispense bombs like that? Like, the cannons were already weapons. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Vice, okay? I'm glad. Well, anyway, so yeah, the bone told them what happened. And when I say the bone, I don't mean like they found the bones and then they unearthed the skeleton. I mean, literally, they found one of the bones and it talked and explained what had happened to the brothers. And so then they found out, and the real brothers were drowned. I mean, the evil brothers who lied. They were drowned. The end. Oh, also they found the bones of the murdered brother because it was buried under like a bridge, and like the sand, like the water had over the years washed away some of the bones, some of the sand from the bones. And so then they found the bones and gave them a proper burial to honor the man who had really killed the boar and who had been so innocent and pure. Yep, like that. I'm glad that Nier wasn't murdered for killing the boar. That would have been terrible. Instead, we made friends with all the other boars because the Boars have an extremely ruthless warrior society. Shoot! Okay. Okay, hey. Hey, Godan! Godan! Bye! It was a shade? How strange. Really, there's something spectacular about that hunk of scrap. But I don't want to linger here. Just letting that thing look at me already makes me a little uncomfortable. No wonder the machines are running if the shades are controlling them. Oh.
It's a woman's body.
I fear we've discovered the delinquent mother.
She's got company.
It's a male.
Cosmetics, a travel bag, and money. Not exactly metal harvesting gear, is it?
Disgusting. She abandoned her children to seek comfort in the arms of a swain.
Oh, damn it. This is... Damn.
So much for miracles. Though in truth, I'm sure you suspected this all along. What will you tell the children?
I don't know. What's this? A perfume bottle?
It smells of roses.
I guess I should bring this back to them.
Where's Mom? She's in heaven now. What? Your mother's left this world. Liar! I don't believe you! Did she die alone? It's okay. I know all about it. Just tell me, did she die with the one she loved? We've found two bodies. It appears they left this life as one.
Okay. That's okay.
Come again?
Mom was always so frustrated, you know? Torn between her duty to us and her heart. I think this is best.
You forgive her?
She was my mother, but she was also human and prone to failure. I know that.
You found this next to her.
It smells like her bread. It smells like her. Damn it. I'm not gonna cry. If Gideon sees me like this. Damn it.
I hope I did the right thing.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done.
You did the right thing. Never doubt it.
I appreciate it, guys. I would ask for that weapon forgery now, but I don't know. Sometimes I think it's better to just let things wait. We'll come back in a bit. You know, maybe some of our crops will have grown. Yeah, you know, I guess their mother was human, wasn't she? I'm glad that Jacob could be so understanding.